Hi, this is Schira with an Art Geek production. We're at the Freyberger Gallery. Let's take a look at the artworks of Jane Blair, Mary Stoudt, and Camille Romig. We are now all of these people work in fabric and quilt, and they have some really extravagant works in here. Just want to go through the show and take a look at them. And these are works by Jane Blair. We looked at Jane's stuff previously over at the Goggle Works, but she has a follow-up exhibit here at Penn State University. Freyberger Gallery is a division of Penn State University at Berks campus in Reading, Pennsylvania. And every one of these quilts that Jane has done are positively exquisite. I mean, the work inside of these things is exemplary. She works with pattern and with representation, and we'll show you a little later on and show here how she does that, because she's quite a technician. Now, this is called Aviary. It's by Jane, and it's an actual scene. And she's done in fabric. The same thing here with some vegetation, some cabbages and grass and stuff. This is called Beneath the Barn. And El Quetzal. We may have seen this one before. This one is called Ode to Joy. More examples of Jane's representational work. This one's called Italia. This one here is called Not Quite Spring. On video it may seem different, but it looks almost like painting. Everything is done with meticulous quilting procedure. This one's called Dockside. And this one's called Rooftop Angles. This one here is a large one, taking up a whole section of wall. It doesn't have a title, however. This piece is called Here's Looking at You, Kid. This one here is called Mine. Big wall-sized piece. Reaches right up to the ceiling. The lighting could be a little different on it, though. This one's called, oh, we're going into Mary Stout's work now. I've always liked Mary's work. And Mary also works in the same process, except she adds a whole bunch of disparate materials into her quilts. Now this one here is pretty straightforward, but tiny little patches that are attached and layered and sub-layered. Moving on to the next piece is called Go with the Flow. Her color sense too is extremely rich, very deep. This piece here is called Memories of the Schuylkill. There's like a wooden joist at the top. This one here is called To the Skies. This one here is unlabeled. Then we have the familiar Penn State quilt here. I don't know if any of the people have done that here. And then we're going to shift over to Dawn Hefner. Very iridescent material here. Now, Camille Romig's pieces here. These are actually prayer flags. We've had an exhibit of these over at Gallery 908 not too long ago. See them that very well with that bright sun. But let's see if we can get over here. They're all hanging from the ceiling, a little above this short announcer's head. Okay. And these are wall pieces. This is called Seasons. This is called Dust Bowl. This one is called Wabi Sabi Dragonflies. I've always been impressed by the extravagant use of color in these things. You can also see the artist's obvious Oriental influence. This one especially. This one's called Yukata. I saw that before I looked at the title. Beautiful work. And she also has a little stand here. And it says etui, a case for one of several small articles, especially a box in which scissors, tweezers, and other articles of toilet or daily use are carried. Okay, and this is Ron Schira with another Art Geek production. Thank you.